Hi everyone. Happy Monday. I'm supposed to be live on my Facebook page, but it's not there yet. Come on. So I hope I find everybody well. For those who have not met me before, my name is Ernestine Day. There I am. And I am the Soulful Guitarist. Spirit gave me that name. And it really, because Spirit gave it to me, it actually came from my soul. Yeah. So, sorry, my mind just started doubting what I just said. It's amazing how that happens. So, I'm going to play for a bit and share some stuff with you guys. Anyway, here we go. Thank you, Kirsty. You guys, if you don't hear me, let me know. Sometimes I forget to um, adjust my settings, and that's why you couldn't hear everything. And I appreciate exactly what you said, Kirsty, because it's 100% truth. You can't hear what I am, because this is what I am. This is who I am. Everything. And so when you can't hear this all of it, you may sense it vibrationally, but to actually hear it, then you really, oh yeah. So for those who know Todd Morgan, um, this is all I know, because I'm just giving everybody space. I'm here to help them however I'm able to, and they just got to ask. And Morgan's plane arrived here at 2:10. Right now it's 3:48, almost 3:50. So she arrived about an hour and 45 minutes ago, providing her plane was on time. And then by the time she goes through customs and gets her luggage and all that wonderful stuff, and Todd's still on the other side. So I have no doubt, as I go to say this, that they are on Highway 99 heading south to Blaine, which is approximately 45-minute drive from the airport. And the airport's just off of Highway 99. So it could be now or momentarily, because that's what I'm sensing and feeling within myself. So I'm excited and happy for them. Okay, let's see where we go. I've got things to share with you guys in a bit about what happened last night. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just want to play right now. Here we go. Wow. For the last, I think it's been 4 days now, I've been drinking like crazy, tons and tons of water, which is good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to share with you guys what happened last night. Pick this up my lap. Um, some of you guys know a little bit about my story, but not everything. And some people don't know anything about my story. First of all, I'm an introvert. I'm a recluse. My comfort zone is what I just did. That's my comfort zone. I can operate on that level very easily, needless to say. And I left a very abusive relationship over 13 years ago. It's got to be over 13, around 13 years ago, give or take. And because of this natural part of myself, I could say I withdraw and I go inward. And that just means, I just not communicating with people, etc. And um, so a year and a half ago, there's a group of ladies um, that it's a meetup group that I connected with these incredible women, and I decided um, a year and a half ago that I was going to go to their pub night. So I went to it, and met a couple of people, but there was one lady in particular, Diana. It's like she's my bud, right? And then Diane was having a barbecue and she invited me. It's the first thing I've been invited to in like 13 years, something like that. And then when I say this, I'm going to retract that a little bit. I did go to somebody's place for Christmas one year, but they never invited me back. Anyway, it doesn't bother me. But anyway, so through this lesbian group, I've been connecting with people. And this year more so, I'm feeling more comfortable. And it's, I've created some bonds with these women and I could say the word friendships. And our own unique individual relationships. But anyway, so yesterday we were supposed to have dim sum, but the power was out, so we went to another restaurant. But so there was a gathering, and one of the ladies there, Sandy, she had invited me if I wanted to go to this concert that was happening. And she asked me about a week or so ago. And because it was happening with Todd Morgan, I wanted to keep my schedule open to assist them. And so yesterday at lunch, I said to Sandy, I'm going to come with you. And that is the first time. And by the way, they're called the Rainbow Chorus. And it's the new Westminster group of gay family. And, and because there's many parts to my life. There's, yeah, I don't know why I said that, but anyway. So I went to this event last night, and Sandy wanted to introduce me to a couple of people that they have a labyrinth there that they do it, and once a month they bring a musician in to not perform, but play while they're doing the labyrinth. So she introduced me to one of the people that is the head of that. So that was wonderful. And then, so the whole evening was incredible. I did post some of the stuff I was posting it as it was happening, right? So it's a few different posts. But the MC last night, Whoopsie Daisy, she was incredible. And just a genuine, authentic. So after the evening, there was a gentleman who sang a solo, part of a solo in the song. And his voice my hairs, and I had goosebumps and tingles through my ears. Whoa. And I wanted to acknowledge him. So I went up to him and expressed my gratitude for his amazing voice and for sharing it. And there's another lady who did this part with the song, and that she went such a high range, and you could hear her distinctly. I didn't know who it was, and Sandy pointed out who it was. So that was wonderful, and said, whatever. Then Miss Oopsie Daisy, or Whoopsie Daisy, she was in the foyer, and I want to just go, hi, you are amazing, and that. And she lives in drag all the time, right? So I said, this is who I am, right? And, that kind of thing. And she turns around and says, I'm the minister at the United Church in Richmond. I said, what? I said, I've been looking for you guys. I'm looking to connect with you guys. Because it's time I said that. I just did my first concert on May the 18th since 2016. Wow, congratulations. Thank you. It's time, I said. So she goes, yeah. She goes, I'm going to pass your information off to the music coordinator, whoever looks after that side of things. And she goes, well, what do you want in numeration? I said, I just want to come and play and give people the opportunity to experience me. Because what I do, I can't even remember if I said the word channel, right? But I know whatever I said, she goes, you are so speaking my language, right? And so I said to her, I want to send you my first 3 albums. I said, what I do now is in another level. And that. So last night when I got home, it was just processing. Just everything that happened last night, but the people that I actually have connected with, and that's where going back to like a year and a half ago, and start stepping back into the gay community, because I just walked away from everybody. Everything doesn't matter, right? Because I don't need anybody. Because I've learned the hard way, which we all do, is that it doesn't matter what community you live in. That doesn't mean they're going to be there. And I know the gay community has let me down a few times. And, it's disappointing. And the biggest process, something was brought to my attention from a spirit. It was last week or the week before that sorry, it's gone. That's why I'm pausing. Okay, where is it? It'll come back to me. I know it will. It always does. But I know. It's to start connecting with Diane, and then her invited me to her place. I met other people, and I've gone to a few pub nights last year, but a lot more of them this year. And through this experience of reconnecting with people that in my past relationships, it was especially my last one that was very abusive. It was her friends, right? And what I realized about a week or two ago, Spirit showed me that the people I'm connecting with are seeing me for me. No preconceived notion or somebody else projecting something in there. They're just seeing me for me. They like me for me. And when I did my concert on May the 18th, which is what, about a month ago now, 4 weeks ago, I'm sitting there. Most of the people that were there were gay. It was like, and I remember expressing my gratitude to everybody that to step back in, with the gay community because it's my lifestyle. That these people just see me, and it's like they wanted to come to my concert. One lady, she only met me once at a pub night, and she got her ticket. I'm going, who is this? So I did a bit of investigating, as we can sort of do. And I went, oh, that's you. Holy shit. And then when she came to my concert, like in the intermission, she wanted to show me that she had my website, and she didn't even listen to anything that's on my website. She wanted just to come in, not knowing nothing about me, but she knew she needed to be here. And she goes, I'm a fan. And because of me stepping back into the outside world, and to have people that see me and appreciate me for me, and I feel safe. Some of them know that I left an abusive relationship. Most of them now know, because you won't see me on any event say that I'm going to an event. I get hold of the person who's hosting it, or if I know somebody that's going to the event, say, add me onto yours. So that way, she has no idea what I'm doing. And I sense something feeling in the last couple of days that I almost did it yesterday for this concert last night. But I'm not quite, I don't feel 100% safe. I know I'm getting safer all the time, because I'm meeting people and they like me, like even Sandy last night. Some of her friends, it was so funny. She'll, "You guys, and I said, no, we're friends, right? Because you know how rumors can start. Did you see that lady with Sandy? Wonder who she is. Are they dating? It just happens, right? But at least somebody had the decency, the courtesy, whatever term you want to use, to ask. No, we're friends. Yeah. But it's that I'm reconnecting with people, and through every step that I've taken, because every step has taken courage, it's taken strength. But I'm finding that if I don't have to do anything I don't want to do, and I will not do anything I don't want to do. Never. And even going to that concert last night, you ready for this? I told Sandy this last night. She couldn't believe it. I said, this is the first gay function I've gone to since I moved to Vancouver, which is like 14, 15 years, whatever it's been. I've been on the main line here. She goes, you're kidding? I said, no. But the last time I'd done anything was when I lived in Victoria. And yeah. And I'm talking, like, be very specific here with gay pride. Like this concert last night, I've never gone to. I've heard of these concerts, that they're happening, but I guess it was time for me to go, not realizing all the magic that was going to unfold. There's a friend of Sandy's, she's in the choir, but her daughter was there, and her daughter was sitting with us, and all Sandy said that she has a difficult time. I said, okay, no problem, right? And you could just, I looked at the kid, my heart went out to her. So After the concert was over, and I was saying, expressing my gratitude to a couple of people, and I came back, and I don't know what I said, and I just looked at her. I said, "Can I give you a hug?" She goes, "Yes." Her mom went, "What?" Her daughter doesn't do that to anybody. So I came around beside her, and I just held her, and you could tell that she just struggles. That's what it feels like to me. I just held her. I said, "You're okay, just as you are." I just held her. And these souls touched me, but I also know that I touched them. I had this young lady. She felt safe, because if she didn't feel safe, she would have never allowed me. And I was so honored, flattered, and humbled by this young lady. I said to her then, I said, "I want to gift you my 3 albums. Would you like that?" She goes, "Yes." So um, I gifted her that last night. And by me, it was like last night was just, I was able to be more me. Because I know I have so much love in my heart. Because that's who I am. That's who we all are. That's who we all are, is love. But what's happened to all of us, things have happened to us that have an impact on us. And we're trying to get back to who we are. And I'm so grateful for the spiritual community that I'm a part of. All the people that I've connected with on virtual land. But now I'm transferring that into the physical realm. Oh, the other thing was this: when I was introducing myself to Whoopsie Daisy, her real name is Lauren, by the way. Excuse me. And there's this other lady right there, and she goes, "Oh, we have a labyrinth here." I said, "Yeah, I'm aware." She goes, "Would you like to come and play?" I said, "Yep, I'd love to." And I said to them, I said, "My sole purpose for being here is to play, to share this music that comes from my soul, it comes from spirit." And to be able to say that to people that they understood, maybe not all the way that I understand, which is truly understand, but they respected, kind, loving, appreciated. And by me stepping in, or stepping out, you could really say, and connecting with people, and because I have a difficult time um, I can listen to when people are talking and stuff. I'm a good listener, but I can't, or I'm not able. It's not I can't. There's no, take that word out of there. I'm not able, and I don't care to engage with their talks. But last night after the concert, some friends of Sandy's, they asked if we wanted to join them, and Sandy, "Do you want to go?" "Sure, let's go. I'm good." Right? So off we went to this pub up the street. And there's all kinds of conversations, of course. Sandy knows them, so they know more about each other, and they're talking and whatever. And then it just started to unfold. It was just beautiful. The truthfulness of people being real. No facades. It's none of this. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. It was, I struggle, all through all four of us. And the two ladies were at the pub with, they want to check me out. Like, who are you? Not who are you. They met me, my energy, but they know there's something very special about me. And that was the experience that I had last night, is that people see, they feel how special I am. 4.5 years ago, I started to connect with a family called Soulology, which is Todd Medina, where he was bringing people on the platform to speak their truth, their stories. And I'm sitting there going, well, look at all these people. Oh my God. Because I actually was there to support my friend who was on his show. And for the last 4.5 years because everything has been virtual, but connecting with so many soulful beings around the world. I got a friend here right now, a longtime friend, Anna from Portugal. I met her at least 4 years ago. Right? I started attending. It was a weekly event that Suzanne Amara. If you guys are not familiar with Suzanne Amara, I think what I would like to do is put a list of people that I have nothing but high regard and respect, and they are the real deal. They're not a wannabe. They are it. And I think I'm going to make a list, and that I don't know how I can put it in there, but so you guys, if you want to know who I know, like on here, I don't know if she's still here or not. Ashley Lee, she sent me a thing about a week ago or something like that, and it's re-synapses who she is, right? I went, cool. And as I was reading her, because I've never sat there and thank you, Nathan. This is what Nathan is here. This is what he said. Soulology is amazing. Such a convergence of soulful souls. Beautifully said, brother. Absolutely beautifully said. I'm being pulled towards Todd and Morgan, because just so you guys know that they're actually meeting. At this moment they've already met, or I'm talking about physically met, because it's happening 20 minutes away from my house. That's where they're meeting. It's in Blaine, Washington. But at the border here, that particular border, at Zero Avenue, there's a park, which is a neutral zone. So families from both sides can meet in this neutral zone and no customs involved. So that's where Todd's coming from the US side in Blaine. Morgan is coming from Canada, but she just arrived this afternoon about 2:10. And chances would be like a half hour or so before she gets out through customs and whatever. And then Hung is driving her, because Hung knows them both very, very well. And then they get on Highway 99. It's about a 45-minute drive to Zero Avenue, to Zero Point. And I'm pretty confident if they haven't already, it's coming momentarily. And that's where the energies have been coming through my music for the last, 4 days, 5 days, has been that energy. Like, I've never felt energy like that. 5 minutes away. So there you go. See, it just like their energy. Like I, when I say this, because Morgan, as we all know, it has not been very out in the forefront. Where Todd, we know Todd. We've gone to know Todd, and we know Morgan is a part of him. And it's and when Todd reached out to me about 2 weeks ago and let me know what's happening and all this, and I said, I'm 20 minutes away from that border. Like, whatever you guys need, let me know, right? And so, but what's been happening energetic-wise, I'm speaking for myself when I say this, is I can feel their energy. And as they merge, getting closer. She's come from Australia and arriving like she's already here. And it's just, there's this energy. I've never felt this kind of energy before. Yes, absolutely, Jeanette. Janet. Jeanette or Jeanette? Janet. I think it's Janet. Energy is the song line. Yeah. And it's like my friend Kirsty who's here. It's like there are people that are able to speak about many, many things that I'm not able to articulate or speak of. That doesn't mean I don't feel it. I just didn't understand, let alone that, the words to go with it. And there's a friend of mine, Charmony Ganna. If you guys don't know her, she's another one that's very high in my books. And Charmony and I connected. It's been over a year. Yeah, I think it was March or April. She was about to go on with Todd, and I said, hey, I'll go support you, be there. And that way I get to know a bit about her. And every word that she expressed is the words that I don't know I can't formulate them. I formulate through my guitar. That's my communication. But she expresses everything that I feel, and that's why I can resonate. I don't have to speak or express the way she does. I just know what I feel inside. And this is the thing where this comparing, well, this person can talk this way, that person can talk that way. Yeah, they can. It doesn't mean I have to. Yeah. I feel like playing now. So let's celebrate everybody. Todd and Morgan coming back together physically. Thank you, Linda. Yeah. Thank you. For me, it's not about other people seeing my heart. It's me seeing my heart. It's me seeing me. And you guys have all helped me. It doesn't mean that I'm there. It just means that's where I'm at right now. And I know this. Because of your guys, when you're expressing back to me, you've helped me to open up to myself. I was speaking a bit ago about last night. It's the first time since I moved to the mainland here, which is like 15 years ago, whatever it's been, to go to a Pride choir concert. I'm just not, and for people where I got to show, not show, no, I got to be that I am. And people saw and they felt that. This is what Kirsty just said, and Kirsty's 100%. And we witness you seeing you. It allows us to do the same, and that's how we all do for each other. My intentions here is not that. My intention is just to share from my heart with my journey up to this point. And some of you guys have been around me. There's times when I'm not able to talk. Right now, I'm able to share right now. This is what Janet said. Song lines are the lines of creation, and I feel your creation blooming. Yeah, I do too. And when I say this is, I know what I do is special because of where it comes from. Because of where it comes from within. Yeah. Anyway, let's see where the energy takes us. We can celebrate for those who know Todd Morgan. Let's celebrate. Like, let's celebrate them. And let's celebrate ourselves as well. Anna, do you want to join me? Do you want to join me, Anna? Just say yes. If you guys don't know Anna, I'm like I mentioned a bit ago, I met her over 4 years ago, and her love language, like it's, yeah, she might be gone. Yeah, I think she's gone. Yeah, anyway. Okay, I'm going to start that again. Here we go. While I was playing that song, it was like this energy just hit me, and I knew that they're together. I could feel it. Wow, tell you. Whew. Yeah, I feel it. Can you guys feel it? I'm feeling it. And like I said, they're only 20 minutes up the road from me at Blaine, Washington. Wow. Hello, Donna. Kirsty, oh, beautiful one. Look at that, 9:44. Kirsty lives in Australia, so it's 9:44 on Tuesday morning there. And yeah. When I say this, Anna, I've always, I know, what is Anna's last name? Anna Sento. When I say this is from the moment that Anna and I connected through Susanna Mara. That's where I never finished that part of the story. But Susanna Mara, she had a weekly gathering called Light Language Lounge. And that was me, the beginning of me understanding what I do and who I am, etc. And Anna was one of the first people I met in there. And if you guys like Anna, that woman is just pure love. Like, fuck, she's got a beautiful heart, beautiful soul. And if Anna was there when I started 4 years ago. And she was also there through the process and when I started looping, which is just over 3 years ago, but 3 years ago. And how far, and I'm using this part for myself, how far I've come within myself, trusting me. And then June of last year, I embodied all of this that I am. And I stepped into a whole new and trusting myself. And I know it was just before I went to Soulology Fest in December. So I believe it was November that I was listening back at something. And in that particular moment, I'm going, you know what? I'm not too shabby at what I do. And, like Donna here, she's witnessed that transformation in me and my music. Anna's witnessed it. I know there's a few people here that have been part of this incredible growth and expansion within myself. Kirsty's been around for almost a year now. I know there's people who know of me mainly through Soulology. That's the beautiful part about it, is how we all get to connect with each other. It's yeah. And Nathan, I saw your. I'm always here if you ever need to check out. And when I say the word check out, off the other shit and step into a zone here, I'm always available for you and others and whoever wants to yeah, Donna. Oh, God, how long have we known each other, Donna? What, 3 years? 2 to 3 years? And I almost got to meet Donna. It was that stinking close. Because I was in Houston in December, and she lives like a couple hours away, something like that. I know she's in Texas, and don't ask me where, but it was, she was, wow, 3 years. And she was in the midst of studying, so it's like, that's where, and by the way, she's at the top of the list. She just finished her semester. She's at the top. That's, just like, I'm so fucking proud of her. Oh, this one's coming. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Oops. That song was channeled, I think, about a year ago. Maybe not quite. But I find that sometimes the energy just goes away for a while and comes back in. And that's what I love about what I get to do, because I don't have to think about fuck all. I just get to pick up the guitar and see what comes in. And it's like, here we go. Okay, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. This is my stuff. Well, I always have fun, but I love this kind of stuff. Here we go. Oh, you guys all contributed to that. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in awe of what I get to do and everything I get to be. I'm in awe. And I feel very blessed by this gift and ability. And I'm so grateful for this incredible community that I'm a part of and all these friends I have all around the world. And we're all soul family. Hmm. I have to say, it was a pretty sweet one. It was like, okay. And I like it when I feel that. Yeah. Like I said, I'm so grateful for all these people that I've met. And I had a few people that I knew through um, social media, whatever. Um, this is one thing I want to say right now. When we get caught up in the why is this happening to me? And when I say this, don't think I go through this. No, I go through this. Is working through all these obstacles that I feel have been that were a part of me, and to be around so many amazing, incredible spiritual beings from around the world. And I'm so grateful for Todd and listening to Spirit and creating Soulology, which Spirit gave him the name Soulology. And, to bring people in to share their truth, their stories, who they are. And through those people that I've got to understand and truly understand more about myself. And that's why I love reflecting. We don't have to focus on that. Just be with it. Allow it to take you over here, over there, wherever it takes you. And just go with it. Don't resist. I always find that as I reflect back, and, like even last night when I got home from this concert and dropped my friend Sandy off, and I was processing for at least a couple hours. I was thinking, am I going to get to sleep? Because I got home after midnight. And yeah, I think it was around midnight. It was quite funny because both Sandy and I, like Sandy said, this is way past my bedtime. Like it's 11. I said, me too, right? And so we both had a late night, but it was a fun late night, just being around good people and people who actually mean well. And it's just like when I say this, I'll briefly say this here because I told more of the story earlier. Last night at this event, our MC, her name is Whoopsie Daisy. Okay, that's her stage name, and she was the MC. She's fantastic. Okay, and just so you know, she's in drag. Okay, and I honor her. And so on our way out last night, I want to express my gratitude and how amazing she is. And so we're sitting there talking, and I gave her a card, and she goes, "Oh, Soulful Guitarist." I go, "Yeah." And then she says, "I'm the minister of the United Church in Richmond." I said, "You're kidding." I said, "I'm looking for you guys. I wanted to connect with you guys." And I spoke about my sole purpose for being here is to share my music. And she asked me about basically money. I said, "Look, We could do something where it's donation based. It's about people coming in and experiencing what I do, the magic that comes channeled through me. And at one point she was saying, "You're speaking my language." It's just, it was so refreshing for me. And then this other lady that was standing there with us, and I gave her my card, and she's involved with the labyrinth, and they're going to be having uh, somebody play once a month, and asked me if I'd be interested. Absolutely. And at this point, because when I say this, um, I have to be very, very careful on this, because I have to catch myself, because what we think is one thing, what we say out loud, okay, it goes out, okay, is that I want people to have the opportunity. So that's where the money will never be an obstacle for anybody. When they do book me in to come into their church, is we could have a sliding scale, right? I'm good with that. In fact, I'm really good with that. But at the same time, if somebody's really struggling in this moment, but it's better for them to come now, because that's all we have is this single very moment. And that's where, with me at this time, and I don't think I'll ever change that. But the problem is I've also created a bit of a monster for myself, because I've given my music away for nothing. Because for me, it's more important that somebody has my music in their home. Like even last night with this young lady who has a difficult time being out in the world. And, if I meet somebody like her and I said, "Can I gift you my music?" She goes, "Yes." Not only that, I got to tell you before I did that, um, this young lady, it was after the concert, because she was sitting with us because her mom's in the choir. And so her mom was sitting there and whatever, and I was out chatting with a few people, and then come back, and I just looked at her. I don't know what was being said. And I said, "Can I give you a hug?" And she said, "Yes." I said, "Okay." And her mom says, "What? You said yes?" Your mom was floored. But she could feel my energy, that it was safe. And that's what she felt. And sometimes we don't realize how incredible and amazing we are. And it's those experiences that I reflect in with myself, and just really recognizing myself and just how incredible my heart is. I am. I'm not, there's no separation, but there is separation. There's the human, but then the spiritual side of me. My spiritual side is me, is who I am. My guitar is my voice. I may not be able to talk, which some of you guys know from time to time. Most of the time, I cannot talk like I am right now. I'm in this amazing space and time in this moment where I'm able to. So you get to hear more from me. And when I'm not, you just don't get to hear much from me. But I still can play, and that's the thing. I still have my voice, but not the speaking voice of this voice. You still feel the vibration. Yeah, I'm so grateful for my guitar. And as I say that, on that note, thank you everybody for being here now or later. It's been an amazing hour and 35 minutes. I just looked at it. Wow, how time flies when you're having fun with Soul Family. Thanks, everybody. I'm sure Anna's gone to bed by now. And so I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Hugs and loves.